came here today just to tell the truth. So hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll start to see that.
Yeah, but so there's still, I mean, it's crazy too because there's still more happening in court. Like, I mean, everything is still active even though we're not hearing about it as much anymore. And the people may be fatigued like we talked about prior to.
The glittering image of Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah Combs, lounging on pristine beaches, paints a picture of carefree luxury. At just 18 years old, they've become social media sensations, dazzling followers with snapshots of tropical bliss and designer outfits. Matching peach-colored bikinis, perfectly styled braids, and effortless poses by turquoise waters scream perfection. On New Year's Day, they raised the bar with coordinated silver sequin looks aboard a luxury yacht, boldly captioning their post, "2025 is our year." But is it really? Behind the facade of curated posts and sun-soaked smiles lies a far darker story. While the twins project an aura of serenity, their father, Sean Diddy Combs, remains in federal custody. The once unshakable music mogul is now facing allegations that have shaken his empire to its core. Sitting in a notoriously tough Brooklyn detention center awaiting trial, his daughter's seemingly carefree vacation raises more questions than it answers. Are they genuinely distanced from the chaos surrounding their father, or is this a carefully orchestrated attempt by Diddy's team to maintain a polished image?
What his team is trying to do is get the public to assume that the government is leaking some of this negative information about him, like that Cassie video. But the reality is he's got a lot of enemies, and I really don't believe it's the government.
The truth, as insiders whisper, is far more complicated. Despite the twins' public displays of unity with their father in previous months, like singing him happy birthday with their siblings over a jailhouse phone, it seems their loyalty has begun to waver. Sources close to the Combs family suggest Jessie and Delilah have quietly distanced themselves from the unfolding scandal and are seeking refuge from what they reportedly describe as a toxic legacy. The official narrative paints their trip to St. Bart's as a luxurious escape, but speculation runs deeper. Was this getaway less about relaxation and more about fleeing the suffocating shadow of their father's controversies? A closer look at their recent behavior reveals cracks in the Combs family's seemingly united front. Rumors suggest the twins, once inseparable from their father's towering presence, are now cooperating with authorities. Could this idyllic vacation be a cover while they take steps to untangle themselves from their father's legal troubles?
Her civil lawsuit, Cassie said that she was the victim of abuse, sexual assault, and rape at the hands of Diddy.
Here's where things get even murkier. Insiders claim the twins have been cooperating with the FBI, sharing sensitive details about the inner workings of their father's empire. From alleged financial dealings to the dynamics within the Combs household, Jessie and Delilah are said to be shedding light on secrets that could make or break Diddy's defense. And it doesn't stop there. Whispers within the industry suggest the twins are also implicating their brothers, alleging they too may have played roles in perpetuating the family's web of influence. Their rumored cooperation with authorities is believed to stem from years of emotional strain. Growing up in the gilded cage of Diddy's empire, they reportedly witnessed events that left them deeply unsettled. Tensions between the twins and their father allegedly reached a breaking point following the release of a controversial documentary about Diddy, which painted an unflattering portrait of his rise to fame. Sean Combs is a monster, one attorney declared in the film, a sentiment insiders claim the twins have privately echoed.
Hey, real quickly, all that commissary stuff, he's not getting any of that because people in the shoe have an abbreviated list. So he's out of luck. No stake for him. Yeah, he is on watch. This guy thought he would have went home. All of a sudden, he didn't get bond. Remember, the first night that he was there.
But the most shocking revelation may be the twins' alleged accusations regarding the circumstances surrounding their mother's passing. Kim Porter, a beloved figure in their lives and the entertainment world, was known for her grace and quiet strength. Her untimely passing in 2018 devastated the family, but rumors have persisted that the official story may not reveal the whole truth. Now, those rumors have resurfaced, with speculation that Jessie and Delilah might hold key information about what really happened. Could their sudden willingness to cooperate with investigators be tied to their mother's memory? Their Instagram posts from Street Barts tell one story, but their actions behind the scenes suggest another. Industry insiders describe Jesse and Delilah as young women determined to reclaim their narrative by stepping out of their father's shadow. They are reportedly seeking justice, not just for themselves, but also for their late mother. While their exact role in the ongoing investigations remains unclear, one thing is certain. The twins are no longer content to play the part of silent bystanders in their father's unraveling legacy.
I understand that he has a shrink coming by his cell to see him several times a day. And now there's talk about putting him in, it's like a bubble. It's like a cell that has like a plexiglass wall in it where they have inmates watching you. That's actually their job, to keep an eye on the inmates that are on side watch.
Meanwhile, the Combs family is anything but united. As the twins quietly distance themselves, other family members appear to be scrambling to secure their positions in the wake of Diddy's downfall. His eldest son, Quincy, and his mother, Janice, are rumored to be locked in a bitter dispute over how to divide what remains of Diddy's fortune. The rest of the siblings, including Christian, Justin, and Chance, are reportedly keeping a low profile, unwilling to risk being caught in the crossfire.
On the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs, this one has so many people talking. The disgraced music mogul facing federal racketeering, conspiracy, and trafficking charges. Both the prosecution and defense teams are set to discuss the next phase of action following the indictment as investigators work to determine potential co-conspirators. But how exactly did we get here?
For years, the Combs family presented a picture-perfect image to the world. Lavish parties, red carpet appearances, and social media posts showcasing their glamorous lifestyle painted a portrait of unity and success. But now, as allegations mount against Diddy, the cracks in that facade are becoming impossible to ignore. The once unshakable empire is teetering on the edge, and the twins' rumored decision to cooperate with authorities could be the final nail in the coffin. The contrast between their public personas and private actions couldn't be starker. On one hand, they appear as carefree youth, basking in the glow of a tropical paradise. On the other, they are reportedly key players in a high-stakes investigation that could unravel decades of secrets. The question remains, what prompted Jesse and Delilah to take this bold step? Were they motivated by a desire for justice, or are they simply seeking to escape the crushing weight of their father's legacy?
Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff.
As the twins navigate this new chapter, their story reflects a larger theme: the struggle to break free from the shadows of powerful figures. For Jesse and Delilah, the journey to reclaim their identities is fraught with challenges, but it also stands as a testament to their resilience. Whether their actions will leave a lasting impact on the Combs family legacy remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: they are no longer content to remain silent.
I think it's to be expected, just the shock of this and the questions about what is ahead of us. I mean, how long is he going to be in custody? Is this an R. Kelly situation? Is he going to not get out for a number of years? Is he going to end up serving a long-term prison sentence from this? Or does he have a chance of beating these charges at a trial that could come?
The twins' alleged cooperation with the FBI marks a turning point in the unfolding saga of Diddy's empire. As investigators dig deeper into the allegations, the role of Jesse and Delilah could prove pivotal. While their public image remains carefully curated, their private actions reveal a determination to confront the past and chart a new course for the future. The question now is, how far are they willing to go to uncover the truth? Behind the yacht trips and glittering Instagram posts lies a story that could redefine the legacy of one of hip-hop's most powerful families. As Jesse and Delilah's actions continue to unfold, they serve as a stark reminder that even the most carefully constructed facades can crumble under the weight of the truth. For the Combs family, that truth might be more explosive than anyone could have imagined.
There's also strategic reasons for the prosecutors to want him to have co-defendants, because right now he hasn't waived his right to a speedy trial, which would force prosecutors to take him to trial pretty quick, which they actually might not be ready to do. But if they supersede him and have co-defendants with him, it makes it a lot easier to pursue a trial continuance without him waiving his speedy trial right.
As we transition from the twins' personal journey to the broader implications of Diddy's alleged actions, the focus shifts to the larger web of secrets and scandals that have defined his career. From his rise to fame to the controversies that have followed him, the story of Sean Diddy Combs is far from over. But as the pieces of his puzzle begin to fall into place, one thing is certain: the twins' role in this saga is just the beginning. The story of Diddy is like peeling back the layers of an onion. Each layer reveals something darker, more complicated, and harder to believe. While his twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, may have stepped into the spotlight with their supposed tropical escape and glittering Instagram posts, the real story lies in the shadows of a much larger narrative. This isn't just about a family distancing themselves from the chaos. It's about a legacy of power, influence, and alleged secrets that are finally seeing the light of day. And at the center of it all is Diddy himself, a man once heralded as the king of hip-hop, now facing accusations that could permanently dismantle his empire.
The thing that happened is Tupac's family is reportedly deciding to investigate the rumors that Diddy was involved in Tupac's...
Let's rewind to the height of Diddy's career. He wasn't just a music mogul. He was a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of opulence and ambition. From groundbreaking hits to his infamous white parties in the Hamptons, Diddy built an image of unparalleled success. But those who were close to him knew there was more to the story behind the scenes. Whispers of manipulation, control, and darker activities were common knowledge among insiders. It's said that Diddy's empire wasn't just built on talent and hard work, it was also propped up by a network of secrets and favors that kept his power intact. And now, as the FBI digs deeper, those secrets are beginning to unravel. One of the most shocking revelations tied to Diddy's downfall is the alleged connection to his infamous gatherings, often referred to as freak-offs by those in his inner circle. These exclusive parties were legendary in the entertainment world, drawing A-list celebrities, rising stars, and industry insiders. On the surface, these events appeared to be extravagant celebrations filled with music, champagne, and luxury. But according to recent allegations, there was a much darker side to these gatherings, one that involved orchestrated activities designed to maintain control over attendees.
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of.
Court documents and insider accounts describe these gatherings as meticulously planned productions. Diddy's team reportedly handled everything, from arranging private transportation for guests to stocking the locations with everything needed to ensure the night unfolded exactly as planned. Some claim that Diddy's ultimate goal was to secure leverage, recordings and evidence of high-profile individuals participating in questionable behavior. These alleged recordings are now at the center of a heated battle, with rumors of a bidding war among celebrities desperate to prevent their names from being linked to the scandal. One individual who has come forward with explosive claims is a former associate of Diddy's, Courtney Burgess, who testified before a federal grand jury. Burgess alleged that he possesses multiple flash drives containing footage from these infamous gatherings, footage that could implicate not only Diddy, but also some of the biggest names in entertainment. According to Burgess, the recordings were not only a tool of control, but also a way for Diddy to maintain his dominance in the industry. The implications of these claims are staggering, suggesting that Diddy's power may have been built on a foundation of intimidation and blackmail.
It sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes, this was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video, so it's to me doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the videotaping.
Adding fuel to the fire are statements from individuals like Daniel Baldwin, who recently claimed that there's a bidding war for these recordings. Baldwin alleged that the footage is being sold to ensure certain names never see the light of day, with high-profile figures willing to pay enormous sums to keep their reputations intact. While Baldwin's claims remain unverified, they align with the broader narrative surrounding Diddy's alleged use of power and influence to control those around him. It's a story that paints a picture of a man willing to go to extreme lengths to protect his empire, even as it began to crumble.
You know what I'm saying? Just with this Cassie thing, I didn't know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter.
Of course, Diddy's alleged tactics didn't just stop at maintaining leverage over celebrities. His influence extended into his personal relationships, including his long-standing connection with Kim Porter, the mother of 3 of his children. Porter's sudden passing in 2018 sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, but it also raised questions that have lingered ever since. In recent months, those questions have resurfaced, with some insiders suggesting that Porter may have been preparing to share information that could have threatened Diddy's reputation. These rumors have only intensified as Diddy's legal troubles mount, with some pointing to Porter's untimely passing as a key piece of the puzzle. Porter's alleged memoir, which surfaced earlier this year, has added another layer of intrigue to the story. While the legitimacy of the document has been widely disputed, its claims paint a portrait of a woman deeply entangled in a toxic relationship with one of the most powerful men in entertainment. The document describes instances of control, manipulation, and emotional strain, offering a glimpse into the dynamics of their relationship. Whether the memoir is authentic or not, its existence has reignited conversations about Porter's life and the potential secrets she may have taken with her.
And it's like, it was the same thing Kim was going through. The same thing, bro. Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings, you know what I'm saying?
The allegations against Diddy don't stop with his personal relationships. The specter of the East Coast-West Coast hip-hop rivalry looms large over his legacy, with some questioning his role in the events that led to the tragic losses of Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. While both cases remain officially unsolved, conspiracy theories have swirled for decades, suggesting that Diddy may have had knowledge of, or even involvement in, the events that unfolded. Tupac himself once accused Diddy of being connected to an incident in which he was injured during a recording session in New York, a claim that Diddy has repeatedly denied. Despite his denials, the rumors have persisted, and now, with the FBI investigating his alleged activities, some are revisiting these decades-old questions.
Well, you know, he get the sex trafficking because he took her to different states and had her perform sex acts with different, you know, male prostitutes and different people, sometimes against her will.
It's not just the past that's coming back to haunt Diddy. It's the ripple effect of his actions on those around him. As more individuals come forward with allegations, the list of those implicated continues to grow. From former employees to industry insiders, the accusations paint a picture of a man who wielded his power without restraint, leaving a trail of damaged lives in his wake. And now, as the legal proceedings unfold, the question on everyone's mind is, how deep does this go? The fallout from these revelations is already being felt across the entertainment industry. High-profile figures who were once closely associated with Diddy are now distancing themselves, scrambling to protect their own reputations. Some are reportedly taking drastic measures, including attempting to buy back footage from the alleged recordings to ensure their involvement remains hidden. This wave of self-preservation has only added to the speculation, with many wondering just how many of Hollywood's elite may have been entangled in Diddy's web.
He broke Kim, let's say allegedly, but it was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. So Cassie's story is Kim's story. Cassie's book is Kim's book.
As the investigation continues, Diddy's future hangs in the balance. The once untouchable mogul now faces the very real possibility of losing everything he's built, from his music empire to his carefully crafted public image. And while he maintains his innocence, the mounting evidence and growing list of allegations suggest that his days of power and influence may be numbered. For those who have long suspected that there was more to Diddy's story than met the eye, this moment feels like a reckoning. The twins, Jesse and Delilah, may have been the first to step away from their father's shadow, but they are unlikely to be the last. As more individuals come forward and more secrets are revealed, it's clear that the legacy of Sean Diddy Combs will never be the same. And while the full truth may still be shrouded in mystery, one thing is certain: the story is far from over. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrity news and updates. Until next time, stay tuned and keep the conversation going.